Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, MXGP fans. We are in Ernee, France for round 9. This is MX2 race 1. It was very tough. This track is, man, I feel like I've been going backwards the last couple rounds. I won a couple of them, and geez, it just, man, I could get them on the starts, and then I just, this track was very difficult, like that. I just went off the track into the barrier. Man, but these downhills and uphills and all these turns were just really, really tough. That, I don't know what that was. Just a spin out there. Yeah, I was all the way down in 18th. I had to fight back again. It's a really cool track layout, but very difficult, I found it. Had to have a lot of throttle control. There's some off cambers, and oh, Jesus. Anyways, it was not a good race one for me. So I finally ended up, let's see,
Some riders are already
17th.
Let's see what
Terrible.
will give us.
So I think my only chance in race 2 is to try to get a good start, run at the front for as long as I can, because I'm not going to be able to catch up if I get behind on these guys. I just know it. And since I was poor qualifying, I had the worst gate pick on the outside there. This section of the track was probably the only place where I was faster than the AI. They're pretty slow off for this jump, and they really slow up on this jump. You can't launch too far, otherwise you'll crash, but I did work my way up to second early in this moto. This little off camber right there was really tough too. You literally had to let off the gas, and I only learned that just by watching the AI go through it. I noticed they were just going kind of slow, so I just tried to kind of follow them. Olsen getting by me. Ugh. Ah! Bombing these downhills, man. So let's talk about, did you watch the Russian MXGP? Oh man, it's some pretty good racing. It was a tough looking track. MX2 Prado went 1-1 for the day. Then with Olsen 2-2, and Jago Gerrits coming on again. Gerrits, I hope I'm saying his name right. A 3-3 for the podium. Man, if you're an American fan, there's not too many guys over there in the GPs from America, but Darian Sanaye, he had, man, I think he hole shotted the first moto. He was trying to hold on. He eventually finished 6th. And second moto, he got a really good start again, was in second for a while. Then he started going backwards. Supposedly, he is still recovering from Epstein-Barr virus, and actually that is what Thomas Covington has been diagnosed with also over in the AMA series. Since he came over, he hasn't done really good, and we were all hoping once we got to the outdoor season he would be able to show what he did, what he can do, because in the Supercross nobody really expected him to do too good, but he did terrible in Supercross, and he's been doing terrible in motocross. So anyways, he has Epstein-Barr also. But anyways, Sonny, he did not bad, but he ended up 18th in the second moto. And Mitchell Harrison, he put together a decent ride. He ended up, what did he get overall? 18th and 19th. Second moto, he did run up near the front for a little while, so that's not the best results, but I got to see him on TV at least. Yeah, so I'm trying to hang with these guys. I'm battling these tight corners. I worked forever in practice to try to get a setup that worked. I went all hard, I went all soft. I just could not figure out what I should do. That corner killed me all day getting back onto the start straight. I just could not get that corner perfect, and I just felt like I was struggling with the rear end grip, and the AI would just go by me. So if you have any suggestions for this track on setup, let me know in the comments, because I struggled. This was the hardest track besides the first couple that when I started, but that was just because I was new to the game. This one, oh man, after winning a few rounds, see that right there, I just got on the throttle a little too much. Man, tough one. So in the MXGP class though, oh man, it's Tim Geiser again, going 1-1, Arnold Tonas 2-2. It was Honda's first win in Russia. Man, and again, Antonio Cairoli having a hard time this weekend. Oh, that crash, I hit that. I don't understand why they put hard boards there. Somebody's gonna hit him, and I always do. But Cairoli, I guess he had a bad crash in the qualifying race, so he ended up 25th, I think, for his gate pick. He ended up 12th in the first moto. I was able to battle back there. In the second moto, he did a little better. He was able to work his way all the way up to 4th. But again, a tough day. So with those results, Geiser now has, I think, like a crazy 30-point lead. I think it's 30 points. I hope I'm not misrepresenting what the points lead is. But anyways, he has the points lead now. And man, yeah, that's just crazy. Geiser has won 6 motos in a row, I think. So he's going for it. And also the big news is Jeffrey Hurlings was back this weekend. He just took it a little easy for him, I think. He just wanted to survive and have a good showing, not get hurt again. He's coming back from an injury before the season, I think. So he's done a couple of local and national races. So for his first time back, he ran a 4.7 and for a 4th overall. So not bad. Man, you can only expect him to get faster as the year goes on, as he gets more races under his belt and some more training to get back up to race fitness and race speed. Couple of big crashes during the weekend also. Clement DeSalle, oh man, first moto, his rear end hit a little mound of dirt. He just started getting some major head shake, hull over, off the track with a hard get off. He ended up diagnosed with a broken tib fib. So he is flying back to Belgium to get surgery, or I'm sure he's had it by now. Man, but it was that was a rough one for him. And let's see who else crashed. Alessandro Lupino, I think, had a back problem, and Gautier Paulin also had some crashes. Oh man, it was good racing though. The track is pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to try it in this game since it will be a new one for me. And man, I just keep on going down in this race. Like I said, it's a war of attrition for me. See how far I can keep from slipping back in positions. Oh, that section is just so tough. Just trying to feather the throttle there. And then these tight corners. Yeah, so let me know what you thought about the Russian GP. I thought it was pretty good. Especially, I mean, gotta respect Antonio Cairoli and KTM for all their wins and Hurlings. But it's really nice to have Honda back up there, challenging, giving them guys, besides just being an all KTM show. Oh man. This downhill was fun. I kept on taking this outside line. I feel like I could rail it a little more and get a little speed coming up this hill. I could try to make some passes on these guys right there. If I went to the inside, it seemed like I was just going the same speed as them. this little S turn, so this was hard for me to, the bike just turns so slow. Again, I think it's my setup. And again, this corner, I bet you they're going to go by me. Okay, I took the inside, but I could not hook up good at all. Oh, I did actually fend them off for a little bit. Was some good racing. But I am just so slow in some of these places. And if you guys haven't checked out MotoGP 19, which just came out, it's a milestone game also. I did a review on it from the point of view of a motocross and supercross racer, someone who plays those games for Milestone, and there are some really cool features in MotoGP 19, such as a helmet editor, butt patch editor, historic challenges, and man, I'm just hoping some of those features make it into MXGP 19 when it comes out. Also, another thing was that was a badass crash. Threw that bike down the hill. I would have been running forever to get it. I think they use the neural AI for the AI. I'm hoping that can make it in there too. I'm not too sure about it. We haven't really heard any more details for MXGP 19 since they had their trailer for it. So let's hope in the next few weeks we get some info. There we go. Oh man, what did I even end up? I don't even want to look.
Wait for the riders to climb the podium for the awards ceremony. Let's take a look at the results at the
16th, one better than the first race. Oh, for a 16th overall. Terrible.
The podium didn't seem to be within his grasp today. His performance wasn't really fitting of a rider.
Oh, let's see where I'm at in points.
Let's hope it won't get his sponsors too worried.
9th in points. I don't remember if I went up or down, but hey guys, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks a lot.